James called you a warrior. Just walk us through getting hurt again. What's going through your mind as you're on the field? Did you think you'd get back in the game?
Yeah, I thought I'd get back in the game. It wasn't anything super crazy. We just kind of got bent a little bit awkward. Just had pain for a couple minutes there, but got back on the sideline, and it was right at the end of the half. So we able to get into halftime, just keep it loose, and then came back on the field, and it felt fine after that. So really for me, it wasn't really a question if I was just going to come back. It was at that moment. I just had pain and stuff like that, so just kind of had to get out and just keep it loose and kind of just let the pain kind of fade away for a minute.
You guys appeared to approach this game with kind of a warrior mentality, the way you went back to the running game, pounding the ball, Did you? I mean, was that sort of the mentality in this game for you guys?
I think it was definitely a mentality that we wanted to establish the run game. Wisconsin's a great defense, and they kind of pride themselves on being physical, and that's something that, for us, we wanted to prove that we can be a physical offense as well. And against a team like that, that's kind of that perfect opportunity to do that. So, our offensive line was doing a really good job of, getting a little bit of movement off the ball, allowing Miles to have patience and find some seams in the defense, and then be able to hit it. And Miles did a great job making guys miss. So, I think part of it was the mentality, but also it was kind of one of those things that we were efficient running the ball, and we were able to just kind of get positive yards, especially on first and second down, get us into some manageable third down situations.
Somebody hadn't seen Miles. Go ahead.
How do you think Miles has grown over these last 9-10 weeks?
I think Miles he keeps continuing to grow. I think the awesome thing, kind of from my perspective, is everyone sees his athletic abilities. The more he gets comfortable, the more he starts making plays where he's jumping over people and all that kind of stuff. And he's just kind of showing his athleticism. But kind of what's cool for me and from probably the rest of our team and our perspective is that we've been able to see him grow as a leader and kind of get more comfortable in that role of being able to speak up and get guys going on offense and kind of talk to guys on defense. And his communication on the sideline is just growing the more we've gotten into the year. And I think that's been the coolest part for us and the biggest difference in his development. We all know what he could do athletically, but seeing him step into that leadership role has been something that's been awesome for us to see.
If you had to put yourself in the shoes of a scout and describe to somebody who had never seen him play his running style, how would you describe him as a player for somebody who hadn't seen him play, Miles?
I think Miles, he's got tremendous balance. I think that's something that, people obviously give him. I don't think he gets enough credit for the balance he has, how he's able to take on a hit and kind of shake it off, maintain his balance, and keep going.
He seems like he's always squared up.
Yeah, he's always squared up on guys, always playing with his shoulders square. And, I don't think he gets enough credit for his lower body strength. I mean, he squats a ton of weight. I don't know exactly what it is, but he's strong in the weight room. And he's just kind of one of those guys. He's fast, elusive, but I just don't think he gets enough credit for how strong and how balanced he is and how much lower leg drive he has. I mean, he's finishing forward on guys and finishing runs, with it lowering his shoulder and getting extra yards that way. So, I think that's something that people just don't necessarily think about Miles when you see him in person or when he first steps onto the field.
Where does your pain tolerance come from, and how has that progressed during your entire football career?
I don't necessarily know if it just came from anywhere. I mean, I guess it's just kind of been, I just love being out on the field. If I can deal with it, I always kind of look at there's a difference between being injured and being hurt. So as long as I can push through and keep playing, that's kind of what I want to do. So I don't necessarily know if there's anything that it came from, but I guess just the more I keep going, the more I kind of just learn to know my body and know what it can take.
Can you describe the wind? What affects the wind would have had playing today?
I think when the balls got way up in the air is when it wouldn't really start to take effect. Saw that on like a couple punts where it looked like it was going to keep going. It kind of just died down and dropped down. So, I mean, really out on the field, I didn't notice that it was really an issue. So I didn't notice that the wind was affecting throws or anything like that.
Trace, can you describe what the tackle flip meant for you guys today with Will coming to the left side and Ryan to the right?
Yeah, it was something that we just kind of made midweek. I don't necessarily know the reasoning behind all of it. That was a coach's decision. So I think that'd be a better question to kind of ask them. But, I think they both did a really good job of, everyone talks about that flip. It's like you get so comfortable on one side, it's like, writing a sentence with your offhand. So I think they both did a really good job and, being on other sides of the line and being able to perform to a good standard.
Was it rewarding, you think, to kind of reestablish yourselves physically today, especially in light, how disappointing last week was?
Yeah, I think it definitely was. You know, for us to just come in, get back on track, get a win, I think that was the biggest thing. That's what we wanted to do. That was our ultimate goal. And then to kind of show that physicality in the run game, especially on offense, and even our defense. Our defense did a great job today, you know, holding them out of the end zone. There were a couple times they got some deep drives in there, and they held them to field goal and, you know, kept them out of the end zone. And that was huge. So I think as an entire team, it was huge for us just to get a win and get, you know, this kind of win, being physical and kind of being able to, you know, take control of a game.
Why was it important to do it physically?
Yeah, I think it's just something that, you know, we just want to have that mentality that we're going to be a physical team. Yeah, especially on offense, we can spread it around. We got athletes on the outside, but we also want to be physical, especially with our offensive line and running backs, and including our tight ends. So I think that's the biggest thing is that, you know, we want to have that mentality every time we step on the field, and being able to come in today and really show that and do it today. I think it kind of just gives us that confidence of being physical and it gives it back to us.
Was it called into question, you think, at all? Was it called into question after last week's game?
Not by anyone on the team or any of the coach or anything, but that's just the mentality that we wanted to play. You know, Coach Ronnie wanted us to play fast, be physical, and be aggressive, and kind of just have that mentality when we came out on the field today that guys were just letting it loose. They weren't thinking, not being hesitant, just going out and playing fast and being physical. And if a mistake was made, all right, but make it at 100 miles an hour. I think that was really the mentality of today.
It seems like the younger receivers really stepped up today, especially in Juwan's absence. How have you seen their growth recently, and are you starting to develop more of a rhythm with them?
Yeah, I mean, the young guys just continue to make strides each week. The more comfortable they get in our offense, the more reps they're starting to get, and you can kind of see it just kind of in their releases. The more comfortable they get, they're playing. They're not thinking so much anymore. I think that's the biggest thing. Is the more reps they get, the more they'll just be able to let their natural abilities take over and be able to play fast.
Trace, you crossed 1,000 career rushing yards today. I see you got KJ's chain on. Did he give that to you, or did you ask for it?
No, the chain. I was walking out of the locker room. KJ told me I needed to get my drip up, so gave me the chain, and then that's where that came from. I didn't even know about the 1,000 yards. I knew Miles got it, but I didn't know I got it. So I guess it's got a little double meaning to it now.